Who remembers the Portal's launch day? The haters were everywhere. They said the Portal would be Sony's biggest failure ever. They said it was going to be the next PSVR, a niche device that Sony would push out the door and immediately forget about. But while the haters were busy writing it off entirely, millions of us bought it and Sony got to work updating it. Now today, that journey continues with another massive software update for the PlayStation Portal. This device has become a crazy win for Sony. I bet they didn't even anticipate how successful this would be. They actually dropped some mind-blowing stats today about this. Cloud streaming users on the Portal grew by a massive 162% in January alone. That must be everyone picking up a Portal for Christmas, then January firing up PlayStation Plus. Over half of all Portal users are now PlayStation Plus premium subscribers, and today Sony is dropping a massive new software update that ticks off a lot of the boxes of things that Portal players, including myself, have been asking for ages. So let's get into it. The absolute headline of this update is the brand new 1080p high quality mode. Up until now, the best we had was 1080p standard mode, I guess you could call it, or that basic 720p option when your internet connection wasn't as strong as you would like it to be. But Sony is finally taking off the training wheels and letting us push the Portal just that little bit harder. This new 1080p high quality mode runs at a way higher bitrate than the standard setting. This means that PlayStation 5 games, which you're streaming to the device, are going to look way sharper on the handheld, fixing those annoying blurry spots you can get if your connection is weak. If you've ever noticed the screen getting like blocky and dark, moody areas in games like The Last of Us or Returnal, this is the fix we needed. Pushing more data to the Portal means the image stays locked in and crisp, even when there's a ton of crazy action happening on screen, a ton of crazy fast-paced action in particular. This will make a big difference too. To turn on this new high quality resolution on your Portal, you just need to hit your quick menu, go to max resolution and pick 1080p high quality. You'll need to restart your stream to see the magic happen. But quick reality check, guys, you absolutely need a fast, solid, uncongested internet connection to actually use this. A higher bitrate demands more juice from your router, your modem and your Wi-Fi network. So if your Wi-Fi sucks, this setting won't magically save you. But if you're already working with a good Wi-Fi setup at home or, traveling, this is exactly what Portal fans have wanted for a long time, especially when third-party apps like PX Play have all these kind of features and have had them for a long time. So this is a really nice update and a really nice step in the right direction. But that is not all that we're getting with this new update for the PlayStation Portal. So our games are going to look even sharper on the Portal thanks to the first part of this update, but it's not just all about the graphics. Sony is updating a bunch of stuff that is annoying for gamers on the Portal with some nice user interface changes. First up, game bundles. Now, this is a problem I've never encountered. I don't know if I maybe don't have any game bundles on the cloud or there's not any that I've played yet. Let me know if you've encountered this challenge where you pick a game bundle and then you struggle to actually select the game within that bundle you want to play. So dealing with game bundles on the cloud supposedly used to be a massive pain. Now when you hit stream on a bundle, a new menu will pop up before the games launch, right up front, letting you pick the exact game you actually want to play, and then it will launch that game. So no more guessing games when it comes to game bundles. Secondly, now this one is a really good one, squad invites actually work the way they should. If you're streaming a game via the cloud and your friends send an invite, you will get a clear pop-up right on the Portal screen. So you won't be left, hanging just because you're chilling on the couch, playing games on your Portal instead of on your PlayStation console. This is really good, and more people will now be playing together with their friends via the Portal, which is a big win. Third, and for all of you trophy hunters out there, this is a big one. The trophy pop-ups are finally fixed, or I guess you could say upgraded. Remember when you unlocked a trophy on the portal up until this update, you just got a kind of bland little box which would pop up and say bronze trophy earned or whatever. It didn't really tell you anything else. That is now no more. Now it shows you the actual trophy name and the icon. Best of all, if you pop a platinum trophy, you'll get that full glorious platinum animation right there on the portal screen. It makes playing games on the handheld just feel as rewarding as sitting on your couch with the PlayStation 5 on the big screen. This is just a nice to have, and we'll talk about trophies again in a minute because I think there is a lot more they could still do with this. And speaking of flexing your achievements, if you want to stand out right here in the Pure PSX community, make sure you click the join button right below this video. For less than the cost of a coffee, you get into the inner circle, unlock custom loyalty badges like trophies next to your name, and get exclusive channel emotes to drop in the chat. Anyways, let's get back to the updates. Now, typing stuff in is going to be way less of a headache on the portal. The search screen is now way snappier, and the on-screen keyboard will pop up instantly the second you click on search, saving you from mashing a bunch of buttons when you're just trying to find the game you want to play. And one more huge thing Sony snuck in here, especially if you're watching this and thinking about picking up a portal for the very first time, they've completely overhauled the onboarding experience. If you don't even have a PlayStation Network account yet, getting started is now incredibly simple. You just scan a QR code on the portal screen with your phone, quickly create your account and sign straight in. It's a massive move by Sony to make this device accessible to absolutely anyone, proving they want this in the hands of more than just the hardcore PlayStation 5 owners. It's awesome seeing Sony continue to drop all of these updates, especially to shut up all the haters who said the portal was dead on arrival. We got the better bitrate, we got the proper trophy pops, but what does the portal still need to be that top tier handheld streaming device that it could be? First off, where is the dedicated PlayStation Store tab? It would be incredible just to scroll through the store, buy a game and instantly stream it without having to, almost kind of back out and get your mobile phone, scan a QR code and buy it via the app on your phone. It just makes sense. Surely this is the next thing they're working on. What do you think? I think that is a big, simple, quick win for Sony, which has got to happen soon. Secondly, expand the cloud. Being able to stream our digital PlayStation 5 games is great, but why stop there? Let us stream our digital PS4 games and PS3 games straight to the portal too. There's so many absolute bangers in those libraries, which would be amazing on the PlayStation portal. Sony also honestly needs to drop cloud streaming into the extra tier of PS Plus. Premium is a hefty price tag. Imagine getting cloud access on extra just without all the classic games catalogue included. I think the gaming community would jump all over that. Third, let's talk about trophies again. It's awesome that we finally got the proper pop-ups and the platinum animation, all that good stuff, but we need full trophy tracking while playing games via the cloud, streaming them. If I'm playing a game on the cloud, I want to be able to pull up the full detailed trophy list for that specific game right there on the portal's menu. Let me check my progress, see how I'm doing, instead of having to look at the list on the PlayStation app on my phone. Also, speaking of apps, native media apps, you're holding a gorgeous 8-inch LCD screen in your hands here. It's absolutely criminal that we can't use it to watch, YouTube or Netflix or whatever it is when we're having a break from gaming. Even if third-party licensing is a nightmare, which I imagine it probably will be. What companies are like these days, protecting everything they've got unless, somebody's paying top dollar for it. What about something that we already get? There is zero excuse for not putting a native Sony Pictures core app on here. Premium members get free movies every month. why not let us actually watch them on the portal? What do you guys think? Do you agree with my wish list? Or is there a feature that you're desperate for Sony to add to the portal next, which I haven't mentioned? This massive update starts rolling out globally on March 18th. So make sure your portal is charged up and ready to download the update when it becomes available to you so you can test out that high quality mode right away. And if you're worried about your portal not being able to handle this new 1080p high quality mode because of your setup, make sure you check out some tips and tricks to get the best performance from your portal setup in this video on screen.